final point.
Really good point. Very fair. Look, there's literally a hand on the microphone. I can't think of a more striking image than this one right here. This moment, you know? This is everything they fight against. This and you can see it. I mean, it's visual. I can actually see, like, this is the 1984ing occurring to the cancel culture right now against the wokeism. If you're so scared of the wokening, then why would you 1984 it, is my question. So not too long ago, Ben Shapiro released a couple videos where, of course, he does the thing he does, where he goes to college campuses and destroys and eviscerates every liberal he comes across. He drinks the tears, he collects them in a mug. You all know the story. He's been clowned on before, but even Republicans kind of see his clowning as a sign of strength, because apparently the left or the libs don't have any arguments, and they just revert to talking about how he can't pleasure his wife and is basically going to be stuck in a world of DAP for all time. And that's his cross to bear. In this case, though, this was a different kind of an encounter, but I'm going to let this play.
If the idea is that history has consequences, of course that's true. That's not wokeness. That is not wokeness.
All right, I apologize. This is very quiet, so I will speak very, very softly for the next little bit.
So if the idea is that history has consequences, of course that's true. That's not wokeness. That is not wokeness. What wokeness suggests is that fundamental institutions in American society
are so... No, it doesn't.
Yes, it 100% does.
I ran Elizabeth Warren's campaign. I helped organize her volunteers around here. I am a representative of wokeness.
Okay, well,
and that's just, this is all it is.
Well, I mean,
you know, when I went to go get my first tattoo, the guy had lightning bolts and 88s tattooed on his neck. And as a Jewish person, that's really messed up. It's basically a threat.
There are racist people who exist. The argument that you're making, and I'm going to close with this because this is going in weird directions, and I don't really want to.
No, it's not
I
going in a
I don't
weird
really
direction.
want to get. Just hold up a second. I let you get out your arguments, and now it's time for me to respond because I let you say the full argument.
Okay, I'll let you respond, but
no, not but. Now's my turn.
You are not characterizing what I'm saying accurately.
Now it's my turn. Your definition is inaccurate. The reason your definition is inaccurate is because any sentient human being would acknowledge that history has consequences.
Right.
But if the idea is, but that's not what wokeism is. Wokeism is a different thing. Wokeism suggests that all inequalities of today are attributable to not only historic injustices, but also continuing injustices in the now. And that all disparity is attributable to discrimination.
Like that, but a
not just that.
A conservative is the only person. And I want to know why. Why is it that conservatives are the only people who define it like that? Why are conservatives the only people?
It's a very fair question, to be totally honest. I mean, they're the only ones who want to keep talking about it as if there's some kind of ideology of woke. They've taken woke to strange new places, you know. There's the woke, the wokener, there's wokeism, the wokist, the wokening, you know, woke 2, electric wokaloo, all these things. It's bizarre. You don't hear it outside of conservative circles, and it's nice to have someone finally explain that to Ben, and then we'll see how Ben responds.
Okay, so we're gonna have to stop here because this is going nowhere. But
what's up?
I'm gonna have to stop with this with you because this is going nowhere. All I'm going to say is this. To sum up,
I just am trying to understand your perspective. Just one more second. On a fundamental level, you're shifting definitions to avoid the consequences.
Wait, what's happening here? What is this? What do I see before me? Is this literally 1984? Right here? Is this cancel culture? You're being silenced in the market. What about free speech? Where's it? This is anti-free speech. You can see it happening right now in real time. My word. But Ben, don't you know? This isn't about feelings. This is about facts. And the best facts will rise to the top. I mean, in the free marketplace of ideas, we all have to be free to be able to express ourselves. And in that sense, people will understand which ideas are worth having and which ideas aren't. I mean, can we get Zizek to sound off on this? What does Zizek think?
Wouldn't you agree that a certain amount of dogmatism is not only not bad, but it's a sign of progress?
Okay, well, I guess Zizek's kind of on the side of the hand here because either way, this is definitely 1984. You know, no question. This is Greg Orwin. It's happening in real time, and we have proof now. They're not interested in the other side. They're not interested in dissenting opinions or ideas.
Of your own argument. And if the idea is... And final point.
Really good point. Very fair. Look, there's literally a hand on the microphone. I can't think of a more striking image than this one right here. This moment, you know? This is everything they fight against. This and you can see it. I mean, it's visual. I can actually see, like, this is the 1984ing occurring to the cancel culture right now against the wokeism. If you're so scared of the wokening, then why would you 1984 it, is my question.
If you're going to, hold on, if you are also, just final point to sum up there.
I guess he just had to have the last word. That's basically how it goes, right? At the end? I don't know how they're, like, there's no other way to read this. They don't actually care. It's always been about censorship. It's always been about cancel culture. Boo. He would make a terrible poker player. Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form. Available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we are prepared to embark on a mighty jihad in your name. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble jester, attempting in vain to get you to laugh. To our valiant knights of the Round Table, Benji Arnie, Tech Tink, Scary Earth Human, Tony, DM Rivera, Resident Scarecrow, Sir Nickus, Mayred, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Brandon, Words Greenwood. It doesn't matter what I believe, it only matters what I can prove. Egbert Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariane McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Jenna Tao, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multimondi, Trevbot, EXE, Brian Ephraim, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojack, Saren 42, Catherine, Ramon Acosta, Incosin, Agent NDN, Violent Orchard, Political Puppy, La Media Panza, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our mugs and salute our brave heroes off to another glorious conquest.